It's been a while. This is also a game I like playing. What we got? And I'll take it. Hold on, let me check that out real quick, huh? This is a chance. Where is it? Yeah, I don't even think we want this. We'll drop that. That's the one I just picked up. 111, 329. Same rounds. Yeah, this one's got 6 rounds. We don't need to. Oh yeah, I ain't messing with that. The gun we were using? It is. Yeah, sure. No, I know Terramorph. Should I shoot it before I get close? I know I ain't tripping. Oh, that ain't good. Shit. Whatever team it was.
All around. Nowhere is safe.
Oh my goodness.
You can't beat it. It's too strong.
Yeah, right.
Oh God! Here they come!
Oh, good luck, bro. Chill out, bro.
Why did you?
Oh, yeah, that's
Where
what
are you?
I'm not really looking, bro. Try to scare me. There, bro. Don't let it go. One down. Night, night. Night, night. Yeah, you don't like real bullets. Ooh. You don't like real bullets. Oh! Good. Alright, well. Did you hear it? Alright.
All Asilis samples collected.
All right. Now hand those over
You
to
ready to
Kaiser,
go?
and let's get out of here.
Oh, let's see what?
Samples secure.
Nice work. No. Earlier scan picked up a valid Terramorph sample, but, well, it's in the spaceport. And the quick route there looks like it got blasted when the port did.
Alright.
There are
Whoa,
still
what up, boy?
tunnels under the city, which will allow us to
Oh,
access
shit.
the spaceport.
What do you... That's right. Kaiser, how did you know that?
Not sure.
Percival, you see any better option?
Not from where I'm standing.
Alright, where are we gonna go?
Answer.
Access unlocked. We may proceed.
Ooh, that scared me for a second. That's the way we came from there. Yeah.
Kaiser, this Flora, this is Lazarus plant, isn't it?
Confirmed.
You know, no one even realized it was a living thing until someone got it under a microscope and saw it had cells. Can't be cultivated anywhere but Londinian.
Alright, what we do?
Real marvel.
Is that a snake? Oh, they
These
were running.
leeches. What's keeping you things warm?
I thought they were attacking me. They were scared too. Yeah, nah. Nah, I think it's just one player. They should add some multiplayer feature though. That'd be pretty cool. Some bourbon, yeah. Let me get that.
What's that? My God, look at it. A Lazarus in bloom. You know, we might be some of the only... What's happening? Have you seen this? terramorphs. You just saw that, right? You would tell me if I
Oh,
was
that's
losing my
crazy.
mind. That heat leech became a terramorph. The pests that have snuck onto every planet are baby terramorphs. Heat leeches hide out in ships, sneak away after landing, and then, with time, they transform. We just found out how terramorphs move between planets.
Oh! Feels like a pretty major discovery. Nothing natural should be able to do that. What we just witnessed, that can't be how terramorphs are brought in. What does this mean for the planet's clinging to terramorphs?
Pretty major is right. The Lazarus plant. It's clearly an accelerant for the terror. But that means if anyone knew about this, they could trigger a terramorph spawning. You could sneak a leech into a city or... Good God. The attack on New Atlantis. But first, you'd have to...
Well, we're never gonna know if you don't catch that thing. Get after it.
We may proceed.
Catch what? What's he talking about, catch? Oh, okay, kill. Swim. What? Turn that corner light ready or not? Let me go back outside. What's that emoji? Is that it? That's it? I don't know if buddy hiding from us or what, but I'm trying to move over there see what he about. That's kind of wild.
There's no way a plant this rare, this fragile, just shows up here, New Atlantis, and Tau Ceti. The transformations on those worlds, they must have been triggered by human hands.
Must have
Captain,
been.
do you understand what it is we just stumbled on here? I think someone figured out how to use the Lazarus plant to trigger terramorph attacks. Makes some sense, actually. Tau Ceti was likely their first test. Someplace remote where no one would question a few settlers going missing. Ensure the big show, the attack on New Atlantis, would be a success.
Oh.
And the timing of that one. It couldn't have been just luck. that it happened right when we were asking the cabinet to do something about the Terramorphs.
Hey, nah.
These attacks,
You might be on to
I
something right
think
there,
someone
shorty.
planned them to set all this in motion.
Hold on. Keep thinking like that. Needs more liquid.
You okay, Captain?
Yeah, I'm fault, man. Oh Lord, I need you now more than ever. I'm sour cream and cheddar, Lay's. Your boy got a sponsor. Hold on, it's too bright. It's too bright. It's too bright. Yeah, there you go.
I'm a little dumbstruck myself. They certainly were. But having this answer, well, it raises a couple big questions. Who could pull something like this off? And why?
That looks like it's at an angle though, right? Okay, sorry. United Colonies, someone inside the UC must have plans for the Lazarus plant.
That's a good point. Conjecture.
Let's save the discussion for when you all aren't standing in the universe's closest equivalent to hell frozen over. If we're gonna do anything to prevent more Terramorph attacks, human cause or otherwise, we need that final...
Like
Roger that.
Let's get it.
Kaiser, get us into the space.
The entrance is this way.
Appreciate you, Kaiser, my boy. I'm right behind you, kid. Make sure I got a weapon.
I am unable to provide sufficient power to the lock mechanism.
Anyone got ideas where we could get some extra juice?
Local power looks like it was controlled in the security office. Upper floor.
Captain and I can scout it out. Kaiser, see if you can't find another way to get it open.
Roger that. I have restored power to the office entrance. You may proceed.
There's the control panel. Still looks operable. Of all the things to survive.
Let me in there. I have to double check. I have to double check. I don't really like using the single ones because it ends up fucking me in the end. Okay. See? Fucked. Says I got 2 auto slots. Yeah. Yeah, I know you work together, but that's the one I needed. If we do this one, there's a 2. Yeah. I was wrong. Oh Lord, I need you now more than me. Let's start over. That works on those 2. Obviously that works on everyone. Works on all of them but the center one. Alright, so don't use that. Don't use that one. Good. Fit there. I think that fit nowhere else. Also fits here. Okay. Gucci Bonaducci. Nice. That's how it's done, baby. Man. Could've been way cooler shit. Your boy got hypothermia.
Reactivated. Error. Control system reboot required.
Excuse me. How do you, I think it's here, yeah. How does bandages help that? See if there's an orange, anything that helps orange and yellow. Hypothermia cure. Just orange. Just orange. Just orange. Little page frostbite cure.
Ah, Captain. I think I see it. Reboot engaged. Running diagnostic.
So listen to the playback.
Diagnostic complete. Multiple systems unavailable. Warning. Priority safety concerns detected. Exterior hatch power restored. Back in business. Warning. Emergency recorder That's my father he's addressing. He was here? Didn't think he'd have the guts to look those soldiers in the eye before blowing this place to pieces.
Admiral!
Am I tripping? No.
Transformed. An invisible weapon. No planet would be safe. Colonel, the troops that closed off the sewers after my evaluation.
The Lazarus plant. Grab that recording. We should talk. Hey, Victus. He destroyed this place. Killed these people to keep what he knew about the Lazarus plant and the Terramorphs and all this a secret. Didn't he?
He said the Terramorphs wouldn't be your fate, because I'm a killer. Yeah.
The recording said it all. He saw the potential of the plant as a weapon and hid it away. He killed those people. Condemned this city to keep them from sharing what they might have seen. He was yes. But I guess that only he didn't succeed. Now now's not the time to joke like that, all right? No, that's they faked my entire unit. They threw us all to the wall. What was so important that they had? I'm sure they did. I guess it makes sense. The UC of that, as long as I live. But wait. Good point.
Kaiser.
Kaiser, try it now.
I think it's gonna be out there, big dog.
Unlock successful.
Let me get all the ammo I can. Basic boost pack. Hold up, that boost pack was better though. Hey.
That thing is putting out some kind of signal. Raiders lighting up. I think you're due for some company. The signal that thing's putting out to call in those creatures, I think I can help. I'm gonna need some help. There should be some radar equipment built out. Get those online, and I'll relay my signal right there.
Should do some what, bro?
Connection received. Broadcasting signal.
It's working. They're attacking the anomaly. Percival, are you doing this?
That's not me. I'm just filling out the frequency.
We freed them, and they're helping us.
I've still got more capacity. Get to the next fish. No signal online.
It's working.
One more dish, and I should be able to send it down complete.
Get there, bro.
No signal at full power. That should be the end of its connection to us. Now hit it with everything you've got.
Yup. Yeah. Oh, okay. That smoke, what? Oh, it's not there, huh? Oops. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Finish with the 1911. I ain't playing.
Body sample secure.
I ain't playing.
Guess we should grab that sample while we can. All wrapped up. Time to get the hell out of here. Percival, you should unplug and find somewhere we can talk. Privately.
On it. See you soon.
I think that I might be wrong. Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
Look at all of you. Back from the underworld. Got pretty frantic on the comms towards the end there. But it sounded like this was a success.
Mm-hmm.
Got everything we need to put this plan. Can't be positive. Arguably makes things.
Agreed. Plus, I don't think you're...
But none of that's good. Ah, this one. No, my connection might.
That's what it sounded like.
Yeah.
Guess the old admiral must have told.
It's a bit more...
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
He's pulling my leg, right? Adrian?
No, I don't believe he is.
So that means we have a suspect.
I believe that's exactly what that means. Look, Captain. Percival and I, we need to get these samples back to the lab. Ensure we'll be able to handle cleaning up the leeches as well as the terramorphs. But Vae Victis is the only solid lead we've got on the attacks. Since you're the only one who knows where he is, can you speak to him? Good. We'll all meet back at Mass. Best of luck, Captain.
Visiting Londinium Pass left me with a longing for Nira. I did not think this was...
We on the rails now. Hey, Victor, I'm on to you, boy.
Anything I can help you with?
Got
Got
me
anything
no
you need to
shit,
offload?
son.
Trade Authority is always by. Looks to me like you were... Okay, no problem.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm in the best ship I got. Why wouldn't I be, right? Shield breakover straight. Razor Leaf was kind of weak, but it was fast. It ain't got shit. I had a whole bunch of fucking space. Guess because I did the Crimson Chandeliers, I got that Reef that had a whole bunch of space too. Star Eagle, I don't remember Star Eagle. I definitely used it, so I bought it. Okay. Oh, you guys
Okay,
can kick with
no
the
problem.
person? Oh, they got a rover now, huh? That's crazy.
Okay, no problem.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy. They didn't put a rover in a game. That's how you know I ain't played in a while. That's kind of fire. Big black and red is the way to go.
I'm sure you can find something you like.
Trash. Trash. Not bad. 4 crew members. Trash. Shield breaker I got.
This doesn't add up.
You will be scanned as you enter the city.
Shut up.
Okay.
Talk to me, boy. Where is he?
It says NN is running a story about someone stealing the Earth Savior.
Sade.
Hope you're finding everything you need. If it belongs on your ship, then... Oh, please, take a look.
Stock up on ammo every chance you get. So you can't handle radiation though. Other than that, it was pretty good. This. All you got is food. Has 9. That's crazy. You can have that. You can have that. You can have that. 6.5. Let me see.
Appreciate the
Chill, Sean.
business.
I don't have anything to push. 6.5. Both of those are 79 a second. I didn't mean to chill. I'm not trying to scare nobody. Favorite, I'm gonna place that right there. Everything else can be sold. 156. Okay. Whatever. Go. Can go. Can go. Can go. Can go. Can go. Alright, shawty.
Oh, please, take a look.
Get this other shit up off me. Oh, the star, that's what's it. Alright, weapons taken care of. Spacesuits, we don't need 3. Yeah. The bounty hunter spacesuit might have to be it. Oh, it's mad heavy though. Where these gonna go? Packs. That one can go. That one can go. Incoming melee damage. 20% carry capacity. Yeah, I mean, come on. Armor plated. Airborne resistant. Oh! Let me get that back here. Packs. Ooh. Helmets. It's a really tough helmet too. Alien enemies. 10% damage to scan targets. Yeah, well, the pack is crazy good though. We'll just hold on to it. Apparel. I keep selling shit. Yeah, that's what we want to wear anyway. Got hella like heals. Emergency kit. Trauma pack. Notes. Why are some of them valuable? Or survey data. I wonder what happens. Nah, really, since you spending all this bread, I think I might just give you all the notes, okay? What's the Astra? I don't use these resources for anything.
Hey, we were running low on foodstuffs, so I went ahead and placed another order.
Oh, okay.
Really? It's amazing what passes as artists.
I ain't got my pack on. Hold on, how do you... Oh. Anti-gravity field. Generate a localized field of intense low gravity and hold replenish true power. Manipulate gravity to propel yourself forward and briefly increase any damage you inflict. Pure and clean brought forward. I got 16 points I can use. Ballistics all the way up. Dueling. I want to get my ship back. I think my ship can get that back. Biology. Surgery. Botany. Well, see, I knew one of them. Track resources will get highlighted when using him. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay. 10% resistance. Oh, I won't be sneaking that much. I need to sneak somewhere. Going to that mass district. I wasn't thinking. Give me a second. Is it on Chrome or Microsoft Edge? I think it's on Edge. Yeah. Not logged in. Oh my god, come on, authenticate him. I had to get my kickback right. Sorry. Is it Google Authenticator? Yeah. Hey. Three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Sick. Now we got it. Alright. Now we can get back to business. Sorry about that, y'all. No, I just like my stream always starts Kick, but unless I open Kick, I can't like pay attention to what anybody's talking about. I also have to open Kick every time to change like what the title of the stream is and stuff. For YouTube and Twitch, I can do it all in Streamlabs, but for some reason not in Kick. It had that green dot up above it, so it confused me. Oh yeah, I'm on your ad, boy. I need some. Where's that ad? You know, you getting old and you just randomly gotta take Advil. My motherfucking back hurt. Alright. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna go find this Advil. The poster. Oh. Alright, let's get back to bed. Hold up. My boy still hurt.
Well, what a pleasant surprise. When I heard you and Hadrian were headed for Londinian of all places, I presumed you must be onto something big. Did you find what you were looking for? How could you... Isn't this interesting? You want to hear the words then? I did it. Years of coordination between my... Now, being as clever as you are, you couldn't be more right. The attacks. When I discovered the plant, I did consider handing over, but we were at war. And I couldn't risk it. So I ordered the bombing of the Londinian spaceport, fixing two problems at once, and sealing away knowledge of the... Simple to say now, but with the outbreak raging from a barely understood... I removed the dangerous variable. But then, as the war ended, my trial, my execution, I made a decision. After all, I'd given everything, and what did I get in return? Was there any effort by the UC to protect my legacy? No. I become a trusted and cement my new position of the dear departed Dr. Reginald Orlays, the associate who aided me all these years, and whom I always slated to take the fall. What luck he was stopped dead before he could hurt anyone else. His decades on the run brought to an end by another unlikely hero. You. There are no heroes without a villain. I simply arranged the opportunity for us to overcome one and become the other. And we all benefited. It's why I had Orlays reprogram Kaiser. Had that old machine guide you to where I found the plant all those years ago. I went to great lengths to ensure your and Hadrian's success. And look at the results. I know for a fact the Cabinet's planning to honor both you and Hadrian once this is all done. Isn't that preferable to languishing away in obscurity, with only the vague hopes of perhaps... You're being honored only because and let's not forget the eliminating I'm simply... I've already sent all I ask is that you confirm as much to the Cabinet. Tell them that it was Orlays, and Orlays alone. After all, I do still have a long list of threats to the UC. This needn't be That is a pity, Captain. But
Perfect timing. So on our end, good news. The microbe and the Asylees are both as effective against heat leeches as they are against...
Means either plan should work for clearing those critters off our worlds.
Considering what the Lazarus plant is capable of, I don't think we can deal with those things. I already sent along info to the cabinet to get... So what about your end? Did you find anything? Did my father tell you what he knew about the Lazarus? I knew it. Why? It takes some... Well, one... I'm sure he did. But he killed dozens of people. And I'm... So I guess that gives us our final answer. Nothing left to... Unless there was more to discuss. This might be our last opportunity to talk things through.
Microbe is gonna make the cleanup a whole lot quicker. If we're concerned about this Lazarus plant getting deployed again, that's the way to go.
The cabinet can secure the Lazarus plant. And then we're not risking any surprises when it comes to dealing with a microbe.
You're being paranoid. You know the science. You know we can make this safe.
I do know the science. I also know math. And a 1 in a million chance of a mutation. So I guess we're still in discussion. Probably best at this... Asylees aren't hostile to humans, but they are megafauna. If someone decides to pick a fight with one, it could get ugly. But they've already been spread far and wide once before when the UC was raising them as livestock, so the risk of introducing them to new worlds is minimal. Using them to clean up the terramorphs and leeches, though, it's not going to be nearly as expedient. Given what we know now about the Lazarus plant, the speed of the job does matter. It's hard to know. Unlike my father, the Cap. But if you're really that concerned, you could request they be lenient. They might be... Then here we go.
Let's get it.
Welcome back, all of you. I wish we were meeting under... But according to Hadrian's report, and the second one I just received, it seems the Terramorph attack on New Atlantis was no... Is what I'm reading here true?
My God.
An attack? Using Terramorphs? How is that possible?
You will all receive a full briefing once we're done here. So then, is what the second report claims correct? Did Reginald Orlais commit these attacks, Captain?
Orlais? It's true, ma'am. I heard the recording myself. My father figured out how to use terramorphs as weapons.
He did what?
That's impossible. He doesn't have the kind of access to...
Clearly, he made his own access, Chief Sarkin. Madam President, I have been saying for years that not dealing with that man was gonna end in tragedy.
Enough! I hope everyone here understands that what has just been shared is a state secret. Now, that's quite the accusation you're leveling. Considering Francois Sinon has not left containment for the better part. You have evidence to back this up?
It just transformed. A Terramorph out of thin air. An invisible weapon. No planet would be safe.
Heavens help us. Is that actually him?
I'd know that voice anywhere. That's Francois.
He knew they could do this. And said...
He's a sociopath. Playing...
Officer, please collect that record.
Yes, ma'am. Begging your pardon, Captain?
We'll, of course, be launching a full investigation into how this could have... Though I have little doubt the Admiral will be quick to share all he knows on the subject, once confronted with that record. Chief Yassine, can you send one of your interrogators to have a little chat?
I'll issue the order immediately.
Good. Combined with everything else you all have uncovered, we failed the people of the... It's well past. Now, with our villain unmasked, we can attend to the other. With the threads you've brought together here, the Lazarus plant, the three of you have likely spared thousands of lives. But it now falls. As such, the cabinet will be securing the Lazarus plant on Londinian. All materials related.
A sound decision, Madam President.
We're already discussing the elimination.
That is an idea with some merit to it. Decrease the likelihood of anything like this occurring again, and further relations between our two families.
Two birds with a single stone. Very well. We'll include the Thank you for the suggestion. So then, the cabinet has agreed to implement a plan that will deal with the Terramorph, and now also... In fact, we've already begun enacting measures to check all UC ports and settlements for undiscovered nests. But we all understand this is only a part. The project we're embarking on will be a long and difficult one. So our first...
Madam President, this microbe is clearly too much of a risk. The Aseles are the safer approach.
To someone with limited knowledge of biology, perhaps? The technology behind the microbe is solved science, Madam President. Using it to wipe out the Terramorphs would be the quickest path.
And fast results always lead to the best outcomes.
As you can see, there remains debate among the cabinet. Major?
We've been having similar debates ourselves.
I see. Captain, I know this may not be your area of expertise, but we'd like to know your...
Glad to see someone's not afraid of a little... The science division is in full agreement.
And Major Sinan? Dr. Walker, you'd find this...
We trust the captain's judgment.
Then the matter is settled. Today marks day one for the... Despite all your... with the Xeno Warfare Unit, or SysDef, the cabinet still believes you all earned... Today, we will be adding 3 new Class 1 citizens.
Class 1? For the 3 of us? Are you joking?
What he means to say is...
Oh, yeah.
It's a status reserved only for those who've dedicated their lives to the United Colonies. Class 1s enjoy an ample credit disbursement, an additional reduction on the cost of colonial goods. And I'm told the penthouse is... You all have... Now, Major Sinan, Dr. Walker, I hope you two are willing to continue your efforts, spearheading the...
We'd be honored, ma'am.
As for you, Captain, the Vanguard will be... As a member of both the Vanguard and the TMD, I believe you'll have your pick of duties. Speak to your commander. Tuala, if I recall correctly. He should be able to provide you with assignments going forward, plus help you collect. On behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our... This meeting is adjourned.
That boy a Class 1 citizen.
Hey there.
Sarah Morgan and...
Well, well, I've got to say. No need to thank me. I've already gone ahead and and the credits should be in your accounts now. But to get into your penthouse, you'll have to pay a visit to the Aphelion Realty office. They should be able to grant you. Just out the front door and across the plaza, by the embassies. Look for the... Higher-ups wanted to make sure you know how much... But, with all that squared, it's time to get you a... There are your standard Vanguard missions, putting those pilot skills to use defending UC space. Or you could help the TMD in cleaning up terramorphs. Oh, and I got a request from Dr. Walker. Wanted your help collecting biological samples to keep an eye out for any of those missions called to you? Suppose that's true. Just getting those coordinates to you now. Report says ships at these coordinates fired on United Colonies craft. Prepare to use lethal force if necessary. Sounds like space was
Hold on, I'll be back, dog. Is this where you told me to go? No, I don't think this is where you told me to go.
Well, well, if it isn't the United Colonies... In fact, the higher-ups want to thank you for your dedicated service by giving you one of the... It's a premium penthouse at the top of Mercury Tower. Best location in New England.
What do you say? It'll just take a second to get you registered.
Great! You're in for a real treat. Okay, you're all set. Your new home's located in You'll love the place. It has a gorgeous floor plan. Now that you're an owner, I'm sure I'll be...
I wonder if I'll miss New Atlantis when Tony and I leave. No, probably not.
This penthouse better be nice, bro.
There's no one.
Definitely better.
Little studio. Top floor, bro. Fridge. What's wrong? Shower. Bedroom, I guess. Yeah, that's a nice bedroom. Two balconies, bro. That's tough. They could have furnished it, man. Only almost killed all the Terramorphs. Alright, let's go destroy some ships, huh? past them. Whoa.
Retros firing. Orbit stabilized.
You can do that grab jump a lot faster, but I can allocate more battery to it because I'm.
Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband.
Yeah, do your thing.
Scan complete. Go ahead.
We're on activity now. Let's do some missions. Already visited, discussing. Why does it keep telling me to speak to?
Human of unknown origin detected. This is an undisclosed secret location. Please. Acknowledging receipt of emergency request. Explanation deemed acceptable. Clearance granted to Crucible. Outsider will deliver 150 units of copper. Compensation will be dispensed.
Tobias, stand down. We have a visitor.
Reminder, deliver required material. End of conversation.
This is incredible. For so long we hoped for any visit, and the day has finally arrived. We see no one, ever. Your arrival is truly an historic one, but many the societies have closed their doors and are arguing about what, while the rest hide to see which way the wind blows. Franklin would know what to do. He's the oldest among us. You should talk with him. Crucible is a tinderbox, and any spark was still recovering from a deadly conflict that happened 3 years ago. Far fewer of us are here to greet you today because most of us are like me, free, but there are 3 societies that are oft at odds with one another. The Believers, the Pragmatists, and the Renegades. It would be wise to meet each of them. Franklin leads the Pragmatists. Give it time, and I'm sure for curiosity's sake, if nothing.
When your ship landed, I feared the robots. I am greatly relieved that they let you. But you come during a delicate time. Everyone... Where to begin? I am Franklin Delano Roosevelt, leader of the... Well, it is gratifying that even after all the... You see, I was an American president. Well, not literally, but... Everyone that lives here are clones. Some of us are clones of the greatest figures of history, and others, well, we don't rightly know. When we die, and some of us die quite often, we are brought back. I cannot imagine how strange this... Now, there is the question, isn't it? I do not have FDR's memories, but I know every new... Well, it's as much as history records. I confess, I feel an But no, I am my own man. Isn't But we are as ignorant of the technology which brought us into being. I could see how confusing, but if it's any consolation, many of us, after decades, centuries, of trying to figure it out ourselves, the robots clone us for a reason. They're so... But what that is and what we should do about it, it's best you meet with the other society. Word has been sent, so the street should be. There is more I would talk with you about, but I would not. Go speak with the Monirinas and Genghis Khan.
Welcome to town, stranger. Consider me part of the welcome. The name's Wyatt Earp, and I'd be most pleased for a modest fee. He was. I try to be. I do the best I can to uphold the law, but the society, I expect I've had as much success restraining Genghis as the Chinese. I do what I can. Roosevelt and I are both of the same mind. I'm for whatever side wants to keep. It means that the pragmatists and I are often, but you might be surprised the number of times I've had to ask some of them to back off. Well, I hope you enjoy your stay. And by the by, I may have access to some essentials I've picked up over the years. Happy to sell them to you. Of course.
Boy, you ain't got shit. Creature Jam. Wow, that sounds crazy. And they got gushers. You ain't got none, kid. Here. I'll give you a helmet. You know, bread.
It runs hot and cold, and then a society goes on a ramp. I hope your arrival keeps things... I got a room for you. It's on the cozy side. You want to stay the night? I can't rightly recollect anyone staying in my rooms that long.
You can hear the howls at night.
I might have some stuff.
I had hoped you would visit me. Know that you stand before Queen of a dead kingdom on a dead world. But I earned my name, and even the sun. Your courtesy is appreciated, even though it rings hollow. My subjects are all. If you don't believe me, know you are not alone. Some clones deride me behind my back, but I feel in my bones that I am a Manirinas for true. The great and the terrible. To those who would oppose me, I remember things no one has told me. Memories of faces and the smells. The right scent, and I close my eyes. If your mind and heart remain open, once, however, on Crucible I still lead. Have you heard of the Believers? We are the ones who will take our rightful place in these settled systems. So many scoff at the mission. Before we are reborn here, there are words all that we are the chosen. We are meant to better ourselves. to learn. All of us represent the greatest figures in our history. Who better to lead the settled systems to a new golden age? If we could do it ourselves, I do not care if you think my plan is insane. But what I want, what we want, is a chance to prove to the facility we are ready. When someone has achieved their potential, the facility is supposed to set us free among the stars. But the machines have been breaking more and more over the years. And no one has ever... I need your help to properly fix the facility so that we can prove ourselves. That would be most appreciated. But the problem... Otherwise, we would have fixed it. The facility is another place. A place we cannot go. Then listen well, outsider. The robots and what drives them is not here. The facility is where they come from. None of us can travel there. Go there, please, and see if the facility can be repaired.
Stranger! Weapons out! They come! There will be...
The man from the star. And you're not afraid to get your hands dirty. I guess the world out there, Genghis Khan. Then don't believe it. It is true but I am not he. Crucible tries to imprint the clones with... Genghis predated the Mongols having written records. For being so great a figure, we know practically nothing about when was he born, how he died, where he was buried. A single speech he gave, it must have driven the robots mad, trying to figure out what to... My namesake, yes, a terrible, terrible person. But me, I'm really just a lowly prisoner. Stuck on this pit. I am pleased that the dangers out here are of no... You cannot be fully human if you trap... Then... So Franklin told you of us. Well, some of us think that makes us special. But that is blind arrogance. We... None at all. It is as if I were a student of his life and times from an... I know so much about him. I am me. I never really thought about... but all this talk, too many of the others grovel at the feet of the damned robots. Trying to play their roles in a broken... The renegades will not submit. And one day... Were it that easy... I have died a dozen deaths trying to find a way out of Crucible. You get too far, or disobey too much, then death. But now, the robots have made a grave mistake. You hold our future. Oh yes, you can go 1 or 2 miles from Crucible, and you drop dead. I have no knowledge of medicine, but it boils my blood to be subjugated like this. As long as their pens are clean and comfortable, they bleed. Even if you think I deserve this cage, if you want your heartstrings tugged, talk to Amelia Earhart. Doesn't she? You know of the facility, yes? Go. It is not much to ask, and it will...
This mission's just a whole bunch of talking.
So, you have heard. I must confess, I'm very curious what an outsider thought of him. You might be the first objectively neutral. It takes more than a great person to achieve great things. I fear we would be ill-equipped to do anything except sow chaos. The facility has gathered some of the most obstinate and dangerous personages throughout history. It has told them that they should lead in a golden age via whatever means they... Setting us all loose, Potter as a whole, would invite disaster. We are barely fit to lead ourselves. A tough but fair question. It is safer if the rule is strict, but if you wanted to make an exception or two. But no one from the other societies. They are all dangerous in their own way. Exceptionally so. But the pragmatists are different. It is evident that the facility is decaying. It is both unsustainable and unwise for us to fix and maintain the status. Our community must be weaned off the machines. Learn how to build. Allowed to raise families so we can pass our lessons to the next generation. And to die when our allotted time is finished. One day we will be worthy of going to the stars. We are just... Do not listen to passion. Genghis can be very persuasive, but he's a fool. In some sense, we are an abomination. A science project made for unknown ends and with uncertain results. Once we are fully human, fully self-reliant, then we should be allowed to join the settled systems. You have no idea how profound... Go to the facility and see what...
Over here! We need to talk!
I need to go out there. I want to see and do...
Listen, it's not safe to talk here. It's about Roosevelt. There's something... We should strike now.
What?
Not here. If he found out I'm even...
They're still missing so many.
Thank you. There's a, well, cave. Just outside. Please, come as quick. Ideally, before you go.
trust him.
I've known Genghis many versions.
I'll meet you at the cave.
Your ship. Jeez, it travels the stars, right? Tell me, what's it? I don't know if that's flattery or curiosity. When I first woke up in this place, in my head, I knew all about my namesake, her life. But I also knew how to fly a starship, reactor limits, thrust acceleration. In my mind's eye, I can imagine flying, and yet, cruelly, the facility keeps us alive, fed, and protected, but they do a terrible job of informing. My guess is the facility thought they might need a pilot one day. Your guess? Am I that transparent? Listen, I know you owe me nothing at all, but I would do anything to get off. I know the societies want who knows what from you for who knows why, and I don't want to get involved. I just want, for my single self, a chance to explore. Do you want to talk about anything else? I have a few choice, unchristian thoughts about some of them. But I'm going to stay out. Listen, I'd understand you making any decision you have to regarding them. I just hope you judge me separate. I don't wish harm on anyone. I just want to... No, I don't. I consider myself a most ardent admirer of hers. She feels like... she broke so many barriers in her life. Thanks for your time.
I'm about to fall asleep on the stream. Time to go night night. Appreciate you.